Can Deadpool and Wolverine beat Avengers Endgame in the box office? Some people are asking if it's possible, but it's a heavy feat. That would mean that Deadpool Wolverine would be the second biggest movie of all time, and if it even went a little bit further, the first, just the biggest movie of all time. Now it's just
let us know what you guys think in the comments section down below, because you know we have opinions. You guys jump in, and while you're down there, we're trying to get to 1 million.
Do it.
Subscribe.
You know what to do. Can it be done? let's just because.
All right, you never want to put me against Deadpool, and honestly, I hate to be this guy, but I think the answer is no, Warren. I don't think so.
So here's the deal for me. Avengers Endgame was coming off of Infinity War, which was part 1. So everybody saw Infinity War, and then they were like, I gotta see what happens next. And the deal is, Infinity War, even people who didn't contribute to the box office numbers probably saw it after it was released, and then they were like, I have to see what happens next. And then, plus, not to mention, it is the end. It was the end. They wanted to see that. People wanted to see that in theaters. But the deal is Deadpool and Wolverine just the first day they did 8 million plus, between 8 and 9 million in pre-sales, which was the absolute best for any rated R movie.
New record. Good job.
Yeah, new record. And it's ahead of the Batman and Guardians of the Galaxy 3. So this is clearly going to be, without a doubt, probably the highest grossing Marvel film since Avengers Endgame.
You think it beats No Way Home?
You know what? That's actually a better question, I think. Let me see what it
No Way Home
did. So it did 260 opening weekend. I think Deadpool and Wolverine can do that.
I think that there's definitely a thirst, a hunger, a yearning for a good movie theater going movie right now, even outside of any type of like movies, superhero movies, horror films, whatever. I think this one adds enough elements of that raunchy, rated R, first superhero movie to do it that has that surprise element. I think I could see it doing really good the first weekend, yeah.
So Spider-Man did 1.9 billion. And I have actually said that I believe Deadpool could do $2 million.
2 billion.
2 billion. I believe it's going to hit $1 billion.
Okay. Yeah.
But 1.9, the exact number is 1.916 billion.
And what's Spider-Man ranked?
What do you mean ranked?
Out of of all time.
Oh, I don't know.
It's pretty up there. Let me find out real quick.
Yeah. Well, the biggest deal is that I think it could beat Spider-Man, but the reason people think that it might actually have a chance for Avengers Endgame is because of the actual people, Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. Because people love these two people. Fans love these two people outside of their characters, Deadpool and Wolverine. But they also love the characters, Deadpool and Wolverine, right? So here's the deal. Us fans love what's happening, right? Us fans are going to flock to the movie theaters. But the people who aren't diehard MCU fans, they're going to go too, right? So, and there's other categories, right? So Hugh Jackman fans are going to return to watch him because he was in the original X-Men. And maybe people who haven't been in the MCU, or maybe have watched a few movies, for a while, they're going to go back and be like, oh my gosh, he's Wolverine again. They're going to go watch it. Then you're going to have people who aren't really Marvel fans, but are Deadpool fans because he's so different and raunchy and funny. They're going to go. And then another category, you have the Ryan Reynolds fans. They're going to go. And then the Hugh Jackman fans, because he's done like Greatest Showman.
Wait till the Taylor Swift fans find out.
Right, exactly. And then you have the Swifties, right, who are going to go to see if she's in there. And then if she is in there, they are going to go. They're going to hear about it and watch it again. Like
if Taylor Swift is in it for more than 5 minutes, it's over.
For a second, you can say one word and be in it, right? Yeah. So there are actually a lot of things that are really positive for Deadpool and Wolverine. And actually, you know what I think? If Taylor Swift is in it and it like 3 weeks go by and they're just like, hey, all right, now we're doing our spoiler trailers, and they show her in the trailer. Oh my gosh, what a rush of people will go to the movie theater.
That's crazy.
Swifties everywhere, like worldwide. Because Taylor.
So if you want to see this movie, get in early so you don't have to deal with all that.
It actually, I think it can definitely beat Spider-Man No Way Home. I think it's going to be a $2 billion movie if they do
Oof.
it right, which I do have the confidence in
Mhm,
that they're going to
mhm.
do it right. But it really has the potential to be up there.
I would definitely cede that you've given a very compelling argument because if you compare it to example, which I don't think it was ever a question if it would beat something like Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, and we
Right.
look at the proverbial pie chart here that will be edited in post of what kind of fans were going to watch Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, you've got Marvel tryhards,
Yeah.
you've got new fans to the MCU, and you've got Paul Rudd fans. Like
Yeah.
that's
Casual,
your
I would say like casual movie fans who are
in
just like, oh,
casual
yeah, we can go
random,
see that. It's a new
and
Marvel
then
movie.
diehard Paul Rudd fans, which I'm sure
Right.
there are some,
Of course.
but
And they'll
probably
be
not
at
as
this
many.
movie to see what's going on with his dead body.
Yeah, yeah. But if you look at the proverbial pie chart of what you're explaining, the potential audience, you've got the nostalgiaites, you've got rated R players and the grunge and the dirty, you've got Ryan Reynolds fans, Hugh Jackman fans, you've got, I mean, just people who are hoping to see Marvel on the rise. You have the
Right.
OGs, you have the. It definitely has a broader audience. Like Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, I don't think either of us ever thought, "Wow, that one's not going to do like poorly." We've always knew that that wasn't going to do well, just because it wasn't there. The audience wasn't there. The emotion for it wasn't there.
If it was
But
better, it would have done better.
oh, well, that's always the case, right? But I
Yeah.
think when you just from the beginning, from the seed of it, don't have quite as broad of an opportunity for
Yeah.
fans to want to be involved, you're definitely taking away from that opportunity. And now Deadpool and Wolverine, it just grabs
It
so
does.
many people.
It does. And I think so. Here's the deal. Avengers Endgame did almost 2.8 billion, 2.798.
Oof.
It's heavy. I mean, it's not, it was the biggest movie in the world at one time until Titanic, or well, not Titanic, Avatar cheated
Avatar did
and
cheat.
re-released, right? Which Avengers Endgame should do because it would totally beat it, I think.
I think it would.
I think it would too. So I think it'll do 2 billion. Basically the question is, can it do 3?
So
Can it do 2.8?
you're saying if
2.8 would actually beat it.
it beats Spider-Man No Way Home,
Yes, I think it beats Spider-Man No Home.
I think I'll agree with that. I think you've given a good. I don't think I originally agreed with that, but I think I agree with you on that now. I still think we will
No
be
chance
shy of
against
end.
Endgame.
Not no chance, but I think we'll be shy. I think
So
we'll be
here's what I think is going to be the determining factor. We know there's going to be cameos in it.
shy. Hmm.
If they are handled correctly and we have just truly amazing scenes with these
Hmm.
cameos, and if it's funny as hell, which Deadpool never misses, it should be.
Right.
Now you have Hugh Jackman and the bickering, the fighting, and stabbing Deadpool in the balls.
Hmm.
Like, if all this hits, if the movie just hits and it's like perfect with all these cameos, I think people will flock back to the theaters to see it.
Well, so that's the big question: is what? That was what I was about to ask because you pre-answered it. What's going to cause people to go back to the theater to
That,
watch this movie?
yeah.
And I don't disagree with you that if we can get all the elements right and it leaves some type of wow factor for moving forward, which
Mhm.
supposedly it's meant to do, not like a poorly strung out tease, but like an actual like, whoa, this is a big answer for the multiverse saga. No, I don't disagree. I think that if we can get people going back to see this movie, which I saw Spider-Man No Way Home 3 times,
We saw it a lot. Yeah.
I haven't seen many movies multiple times in the theater since that.
Right.
Maybe Dune 2, and that was like it.
Right. Well, the question was not will it beat it? I
Can
guess
it?
is can it beat it? And I think the answer is yes. Will it? Probably not.
But I
Full
think you're right. It
disclaimer,
can.
probably not, but it has things in place to where if like they nail it with these things, it can. Now, a lot has to happen for that to happen, and it probably won't.
More
But I would
inflation.
actually kind of really love to see it happen.
I
I
think it would
really
be
would.
exciting for the remaining aspect of the multiverse saga if it did happen.
I think it would. I think at that point, Ryan Reynolds would literally be Marvel Jesus. He would be the savior of Marvel. And I think with everything we've heard about this, and the marketing's really clever. A lot of people are like, oh, they're showing too much. They're
They
not.
haven't
They're
shown
not.
anything.
They haven't really showed
Mm-mm,
anything.
not a thing.
Yeah. They really haven't revealed much. We know Cassandra Neva's the villain. We don't know what she's doing, why she's doing anything like that,
Nope.
right?
We don't
we
know
know
any of
Deadpool
the
and
like the
Wolverine are going to
cameos
fight,
really.
which we knew before
Right.
because that's what Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds teased.
Yeah.
We knew that. They haven't shown much. We don't know much about the movie.
Mhm. They did a
So
really good job of keeping it all hidden too.
they
Like there was
did.
like one
So,
big leak, and we already knew most of that information.
and I think they changed a lot of that actually.
Yeah.
I don't think most of that leaks true anymore. And you just have the mystery of it all now. What the heck's
Ryan
going to go
Reynolds.
down? And then, but you also have the people who are like, yeah, I'm just here for, I will watch Wolverine and Deadpool fight each other for an entire 2 hours. I don't care. I
Mhm.
would do that. But I think there's going to be a lot more elements to it. I think it's going to be
Yeah.
insanely good. It has a chance. It's a very, very long shot, but man, how cool would that be? And what a restoration of the MCU that would be. So,
Hey, as one of the world's biggest Deadpool fans, bring it
yeah,
on. I'm trying to be realistic and fair and not the typical
realistic. It's
let's
a
yell
long
really
shot.
loud Chris, but I'm here for it. I think after listening to you talk, and I'm just being enchanted by your words, I'm going to
Ooh.
say yes, it beats Spider-Man.
I
Which
think so too.
honestly feels crazy to even say still, but I do believe it. I do believe that we're beating Spider-Man.
All
Deadpool for the
right.
win.
All right. I think we beat Spidey, but let us know your thoughts down below. Does it beat Spider-Man? Does it have a chance to beat Avengers Endgame? Do you think if everything goes right, it can beat Avengers Endgame? Let us know in the comments down below. We're certainly rooting for it, but we'll see what happens. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel to help us get to 1 million subscribers, like Chris said in the beginning. And we'll catch you all in the next one. Woof, woof.
Bow.